Hey, how's it going? It's your guy King David, trapmonster.com. Here today I'm going to be talking about swing and groove. You know what I'm saying? How to get a lot of swing and groove into your track. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my guy LA Tracks, man. He had asked about my settings for swing and groove. And so I guess due to him seeing my cook-up videos or whatnot, he noticed that I have swing to a few elements in my tracks. And thank you for uh, noticing that though, LA. Appreciate that, bro. So now let's get to the vid itself, and I'll show you the settings that I use for my groove, for my hi hats. So, all right, I use a ratio of 21.0 over 1/8 notes. You know what I'm saying? And that's for my hi hats only that I use. For a lot of my drum kits, I do that same setup for my hi hats just because I like to have groove in my track. Um, it should everything starts sounding really, really boring. You know what I mean? A lot of times when you don't have no kind of groove or no kind of feel to your track. So in my way, since trap music itself is pretty simple to make, I feel like I can make it a little bit more complex in my own way by adding a little groove to it and swing to the percussion end of it to give it a little bit more of a feel. If I did not do that, I made an example actually right here of some hi-hats, and I'm gonna take the groove out and just play it, and you'll just hear how bland and how stiff it sounds. But when you compare it to adding a little groove to it, a little swing to it, it livens it up. It gives it more of a human feel to it. So check this out. Okay, now I'm gonna add my setting back into it again. So ain't a lot of swing to it, and ain't a little either though. It's just good enough where you can hear a little small subtle difference, and that small subtle difference makes a hellified difference in your overall track. Just always remember that when you add and swing to your percussions. Normally, I don't use swing to my drums, depending on the genre. And what I'm saying is the kick drum, the 808, and the snare. I don't really mess with that when it comes to swing and groove. Based off of genre and what type of feel I'm going for, I may do that. But typically, a lot of my tracks, I just add the swing and the groove to the hi-hats and cymbals and other percussion elements to give it a lot more of a feel to it. So, all right. So here's another thing to understand about your groove. It's all based on this right here. You know what I'm saying? And when you're doing your rolls and stuff like that, your triplets and things like that, you can actually um, you're able to change that from your keyboard, your computer keyboard too, by just hitting 1 to 8. You see me changing this down here. I don't know if you see that yet, but right here where my mouse is at, you'll see me change the grid value all the way up to 8. And then if you want to have triplets, you hold down Shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move the mouse out the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you only have 7 when it comes to the triplet. So you'll hold Shift and hit 1 to 7 and 1 to 8 if you don't want triplet to be able to select your different ranges of grid. So I'm gonna go back to 16 in this track right here. So, but yeah, me personally, I always add groove to my tracks by default. I always do that. It just gives it a lot more of a different feel to it. A lot of producers these days don't use groove, and in fact they should. You know what I'm saying? Because shit starts sounding boring after a while. Your drums, your drum pattern, everything starts sounding kind of monotonous. You know what I'm saying? It just starts sounding real bland and the same all the damn time. And so I just kind of like to throw some groove in there to give it a feel. So But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this tutorial, man. Like I said, shout out to my guy LA Tracks for noticing the swing and the groove of my tracks, whatnot, man. Definitely appreciate him um, lending his ears to see what I do. You know what I'm saying? And this till next time, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's the end of this video. This your guy King David. TrapMaster.com. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the content as well. I'm out. Peace.